Studies have indicated that when the load on the footing reaches ultimate bearing capacity, means developed shear stress is greater than the shear strength of the soil may be fail in shear. To know how the soil fail in different modes, then stay tuned with this video up to the end, and it is really appreciable if you like this video and subscribe my channel. Dear friends, let's learn something. There are three different modes of soil failure based on types of soil. Number one is general shear failure. Number two is local shear failure. And number three is punching shear failure. When the ultimate bearing capacity of the soil is reached, it may fail in one of the three failure mode depending upon the type of soil and depth of width ratio of the footing. Now let's discuss it one by one. Number one is general shear failure. In this mode, a slight downward movement of the footing develops fully plastic zones and a sudden failure takes place with a considerable bulging of the ground surface, and it is adjacent to the footing accompanied by the tilting of the footing. It is characterized by well-defined failure pattern consisting of a wedge and slip surface and bulging of a soil surface adjacent to the footing. This type of failure occurs in case of dense sand or a stiff cohesive soil. The load settlement diagram is similar to stress strain for dense sand or over-consolidated clay, and we can define ultimate failure load very clearly. Number two is local shear failure. It consists of wedge and slip surface but is well defined only under the footing. Slight bulging of soil surface occurs. Tilting of footing is not accepted. In this mode, a large deformation takes place under the footing before the development of failure zones. Like a large vertical settlement takes place before slight bulging of the ground surface. It takes place in moderately compressible soils or loose sand, like in soil of high compressibility. In this failure, yielding takes place close to the lower edge of the footing, and we cannot define ultimate failure load exactly. Also, several yield developments may occur accompanied by settlement in a series of jerks. The bearing pressure at which the first yield takes place is referred to the first failure pressure or first failure load. Number three is punching shear failure. In this type, failure pattern is not well defined. The ground surface may be dragged down. Thus, on bulging of ground surface and no tilting of footing occurs. Also observe that the yield surfaces are vertical planes immediately adjacent to the sides of the foundation. A failure takes place immediately below footing, and surrounding soil remains relatively unaffected. Here also at large settlements, the ultimate load is not well defined. Punching shear failure takes place in weak compressible soils with considerable vertical settlement. Means it occurs in a soil of very high compressibility. It also occurs in the soil of low compressibility if the foundation is located at considerable depth. After the first yield, the load settlement curve will stiffen slightly but remain fairly flat. So dear friends, this is all about modes of soil failure. Let's meet with another video with new topic and fresh knowledge. Till then, goodbye and take care.